Ontario landlords and tenants. I'm sure you've heard about, tenants from hell who owe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year rent to landlords who are totally helpless because of the very daunting process of evicting a tenant. Yeah, that's about to change. So Doug Ford recently passed a new bill. Now let me break it down for you. So this new bill is designed to do two major things. One, speed up disputes between landlords and tenants by reducing the ridiculous delays at the landlord and tenant board. And two, increase housing supply by making approvals for builders much faster, right? So now let's talk about the specifics. So for landlords, what does this mean? They are no longer required to offer a month's rent in compensation whenever they are evicting tenants for personal use reasons, as long as they give 120 days notice. Two, they can now evict tenants 7 days after giving notice of non-payment. Now, this was formerly 15 days. But overall, disputes will be handled quicker, making it harder for problematic tenants to drag things out indefinitely. For tenants, what does this mean? So one, you have faster investigation of landlord misconduct, but they now have shorter time to appeal an eviction order. So it's now just 15 days. Formerly, they had 30 days to appeal. So this means renters won't have enough time to gather the evidence, documents, or whatever it is they need to support their appeal case. Now, I know the question you really want to ask is, who benefits more from this new bill, the landlord or the tenants? Honestly, I think evictions will likely increase because the process is now much easier to navigate. And of course, tenants won't be happy about that, right? But then landlords will finally feel safer renting out their homes without fear of losing thousands in unpaid rent. It also means that, rent control could be a problem. It could weaken since landlords will now be able to evict with ease and jack up the rent. So in my opinion, I think it's a win-win if we lived in an ideal world and everybody behaves. You act mad, you meet each other at the landlord and tenant board, but this time around with quicker decisions and fewer delays. But again, I can see how it could favor the landlords more than the tenants, right? But let me hear your thoughts. What do you think? Have you seen this bill? Do you think it's fair? Landlords, what do you think? Tenants, what do you think? I'll be in the comments, just reading your comments and your thoughts. Don't forget to share this video, like it, and, follow for more finance content.